So there's this cheesy little saying, but it kind of embodies everything that I appreciate or everything about the way I approach base building in Clash of Clans. And it's simple. If it's not broke, break it. Now, base building is something I've loved for a very long time. Since the beginning of playing in Clash of Clans, I never even did attacks. I just built bases and collected my resources from my pumps till probably Town Hall 5 or 6. And the thing that I like about base building is that it's slow, it's meticulous, it's time consuming, but it's very rewarding. There's nothing quite like watching your base defend against a good attacker. Now, a lot of people have approached me about doing a base building Patreon, which I was hesitant to in the beginning. But I'm going to do it for you guys after enough people have asked me about it now, because I want to help teach you how to build bases. It took a very long time for me to get it, and it was very discouraging. I quit many times. I quit base building. I said, forget it. I'm just going to copy bases. It's easier. But you lose that feeling of watching somebody hit your base on defense. There's like this, when you run a copied base, there's this real nervous feeling that's like, oh man, I hope they didn't see this base before. I hope they don't know how to hit this. And there's this almost cocky feeling you get when you know you've built your own base, and when you're watching them hit and they're using the composition you want them to use against it. There's a really, really rewarding feeling watching your base defend a good player. So I'm doing the Patreon. What's that going to look like? I'm going to do 2 base builds a month, probably 3 or 4 videos per base. You get to watch me build. I'm going to verbalize everything you're seeing so that you can understand why I do what I do. We're going to watch base testing. We're going to see the tweaks, testing again. And this is so you can understand that the base, when it starts life, is not in the form it's going to be in when you actually run it in war. So you get to see the whole process and life cycle of a base from the ground up, start to finish. So $10 a month, 2 bases, pretty simple. And that's all it's going to be for the Patreon. At least that's how it's going to start. I may do more. People are asking me if I'm going to do like attack strategy tutorials or other things. We'll see. I want to start with the base building because it's something I really love, and I want to share that with everybody. I want to help people get where they can build their own bases. There's like this gap between knowing the fundamentals of putting springs between defenses and how to use giant bombs and actually using bases that are something you'd be confident using against a great attacker. So, okay, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Tomorrow we'll be back to the normal breaking down a base, trying to 3-star it, stuff that you're used to. Nothing's going to change on YouTube. I'm going to keep doing the same thing I've been doing. Thank you for checking out today's video. If you're interested in base building, I look forward to seeing you on Patreon, and I will see you in the next one.